Urho's final goodbye. It was a beautiful spring day, just a few days after Hanna and Henry's 4th birthday. The twins had celebrated in Grandma's garden, surrounded by laughter and sunshine, with a yard full of children playing games. Urho, the family's loyal Labrador, had been at the center of it all, trotting from one group of kids to the next, his tail wagging as he received pets and extra treats. It was as if he knew this day was special. A few days later, in the quiet of May, Urho peacefully passed away. He had been part of the family for so many years, watching Hanna and Henrik grow up and always being by their side. He had lived a full and joyful life, and on his last day, he was surrounded by the love of his family. The days that followed were difficult. Satu and Erasmus missed Urho deeply, and the house felt quieter without the sound of his paws on the floor. But they found comfort in the memories they had made with him. Memories of long walks by the lake, cozy nights by the fire, and the way Urho always knew when someone needed a little extra love. On Christmas morning, the family did something special. They bundled up and visited Grandma's house, where Urho was buried in the backyard, overlooking the lake he had loved so much. The sky was clear and the stars twinkled softly above, casting their light over the snow-covered ground. The lake, frozen solid, stretched out like a vast mirror of ice, reflecting the glow of the stars. Snow crunched underfoot as the family walked towards Urho's resting place, the stillness of the night wrapping them in quiet peace. Hanna and Henrik each carried a small candle, and as they stood by Urho's resting place, they lit the candles in his memory. The soft glow of the flames flickered in the night, and the family stood together, remembering all the joy and love Urho had brought into their lives. Even though Urho isn't with us here, he's still watching over us, Satu said softly, her voice full of warmth. Do you think he's happy now? Henrik asked, looking up at the stars. Erasmus smiled. I do. I think he's running through the fields, wagging his tail, knowing that we'll always remember him. They stood quietly for a moment, the candles casting a gentle light on the ground where Urho rested. It wasn't a goodbye. It was a way of keeping Urho close, of knowing that his love would always be a part of their family. Each Christmas, the family visited Grandma's house to light a candle for Urho. As the years passed, it became a tradition, a way of remembering the dog who had filled their lives with so much joy. And every time they stood by the lake, watching the stars above, they knew that Urho's spirit was still with them, in every wag of his tail and every memory they shared. Urho had left more than just paw prints on the ground. He had left them in their hearts, where his love would stay forever.